Lil Brunson back at it with the back at it. So, a couple things happened that I said was gonna happen. I said we was gonna beat the Rams. I said the Rams wasn't gonna beat us. I know those last two statements are completely the same, but I had a lot of people saying that we had no chance based off what happened on the Seahawks game, which is baloney. This game right here should prove to you that 99% of these analysts don't know shit about football. Don't know nothing. Most of the game predictions are an educated guess, but they're guessing off of stuff that is in fact based. So for the Rams to be a favorite in the game was just ridiculous to me anyway, going into the game, but that's neither here nor there. Carson Wentz completely torched that secondary. Carson Wentz, for 3 quarters, torched that secondary, minus the first drive of the game where the world's luckiest interception occurred off the hands of an Aguilar pass, which he should have grabbed. Carson Wentz torched that secondary. Carson Wentz made Brett Favre-like throws. He made John Elway-like throws. His elusiveness in the pocket is unmatched. Carson Wentz is the deal. Now, Carson Wentz did get hurt. And you know what bothers me about Carson Wentz getting hurt? I mean, not the fact that he got hurt, because that reckless style can get you hurt. It's not really reckless. It's not really reckless. The good thing about it is he was airborne when he got hit low. So his feet didn't plant on the ground. Then he took the hit, then his legs bent. Then you would have known for sure it was a torn ACL. But he was airborne. He got hit in the knee, and he was in a good position to where he got hit to where I think it's just a sprain. It's not a tear. I don't think it's a tear because he walked off on his own power. I've seen videos and pictures of him after the hit. He had on a soft brace. If you look at the brace that Peters wore, and then you look at the brace that Darren Sproles wore, those are very hard braces. You know what I mean? He didn't have on a boot. I think it's just some swelling. I think it's going to take about 2 weeks, and he should be back for the playoffs. That's just my assessment, but we won't know until that happens. But we won't know until they further look at him. But let's look at what Nick Foles did. Nick Foles drove the field on those 2 drives and got those 2 field goals. Clutch. Nick Foles didn't turn the ball over. Nick Foles extended a drive with a clutch pass to Aguilar, who redeemed himself from that first drop earlier. Aguilar had a good game. Jeffries had a good game. Trey Burton had an amazing game. Carson Wentz had a good game. Nick Foles had a good game. Jake Elliott had a good game. If they don't block that field goal, well, it was a punt. If they don't block the punt and take it back to the house, and if we don't throw that fumble, if we don't throw that interception, and they have the short field, and I think it's a blowout. But nevertheless, we got the job done. Man, I think it's a candidate for Game of the Year. Well, it's a candidate. I think still Game of the Year is going to go to the Texans. I think it was the Texans and the Patriots. Yeah, where Deshaun Watson went ham before he went out. I just hope Wentz is good, man. I hope he's okay. So we get it done. We get the job done either way. We sew up the division. What really can help us now going forward with Nick Foles is leaning on the running game, and defense got to step it up, because we've seen this before. We've seen a good defense win Super Bowls. We've seen a good defense win Super Bowls. A good defense carried Peyton Manning to a Super Bowl. Good defense has gotten Joe Flacco a Super Bowl. Defense has got some of Ben's early Super Bowls a Super Bowl. Defense has got Russell Westbrook a Super Bowl. So defense can get it done. I mean, Russell Wilson. So defense can get it done. We don't have, we just got to manage the game. We just got to become game managers. And, one thing we're going to lose if Carson Wentz is out is the ability to drive the field and execute on third downs, possibly. We don't know what Nick Foles is going to do yet. We don't know. We don't know. But I'd rather have Nick Foles than a lot of other of these backups, to be honest, because Nick Foles has been around the block. Remember that 2013 season, Nick Foles had 27 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, something like that. Nick Foles got a 7-touchdown game under his belt, top for the record. So I wouldn't write Nick Foles off. But the thing that's pissing me off is you got Cowboys fans and Ram fans happy that Wentz is hurt. That's bullshit, man. That's poor sportsmanship. You should never be happy that any player is hurt. You know, at the end of the day, look what just happened. That way. Eagles get it taken care of.